Hey folks, I'm HPCrazy Dr. Pink, and today is going to be the extreme, it's going to be fast, it's going to be sweeping time in a shuffle rock situation. Extreme sweeping, I mean it's not so extreme, but it sounds pretty fast, it's a cool technique, so let's check it out. Yeah, that was just for demonstration purposes. I mean, you can take that extreme, but it's cool to know some of those licks, so let's check out how the stuff is played. It's really cool technique. It's not so easy to play, but once you have it running, it's basically not such a hard thing, it's just till you get it running. So let's check it out. Okay, let's see what a sweeping basically is. Sweeping is the technique where you just sweep down with your picking, with the pick down the strings and play a chord as an example. And I'll switch on off the extreme distortion. This chord is B minor, the song is B minor, so this would be see, it's a little bit tricky. You go down and up, and basically you just need to get this thing running and stuff like that, you know. Well, this is one I don't use too often, but it's basically to understand how it works. In this case you play sextols, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resolves, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Of course it works better with more distortion. So that's basically how a lick like this is played. So you just need to first practice it slowly and then get it fast and just get this technique running. It really takes some time. So you really can do that stuff like that. Or you play the little chords, that's what I prefer to do. These so this is basically a B minor chord here. See, really works fine. Same technique again. Sextols, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a sextol. You go up, downstroke, 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 pull off, upstroke, and then. So that's, and then you repeat it. B minor. Go down to A minor, A major. Go down here to G major. Can even go up further. This will be a C sharp diminished to D. You can even go further, or you can move up here to with the pinky to the B. So let's see how that sounds with the track. So that was the B minor chord. You can use it as a phrase to continue soloing like. Or Really works cool. I really have a fat sound with a lot of delay. This really pumps up the whole thing. But of course, you also need to be able to play without delay. Yeah, it's gonna. So these two really work cool, and they just like opening this one I use as the opening phrase. It's a really cool thing. Yeah, and then then just keep it going. You can also imply this and continue soloing anywhere, just or like a little as a little opening phrase. You can do like this, is also very cool. Let's check that one out. It's also cool. Oops. So what this phrase is, basically with the opening again, and then we go down till the root note. Really works out fine. You can also start from done. You can also start from done. Also cool, and you can also use this as opening or ending phrases. Pretty cool. Let's check that out. These were now the few sweeping licks which you really can use. And now how you mix it up with the normal soloing. You can keep the normal soloing just like open melodic, and then use this as a little effects which sound pretty cool. But of course they're pretty hard to play. What sometimes helps if you go to the neck pickup. In this case the sweeping is somehow easier, because the tone is different, somehow works easier, but yeah, it really depends what you want. So let's see how we mix the whole thing. That's easy going. Now we start with opening phrase. Now we highlight. Yeah, folk, the sweeping technique was invented by Frank Campbell, and he's really the master of this thing. But you don't have to be so extreme into sweeping, but for some phrases, even for the immediate players, it really works pretty well to get some effects. You don't need to go to extremes like move shifting patterns or whatever, just these little things. They really work out nicely, and yeah, more or less, it's cool stuff, and largens up to your portfolio of expression on this craziness on 6 strings, which we call guitar. Yeah, one more to say, Dr. Pink. Oops. Yeah, Dr. Pink says now it's time to rest because it was a hard lesson. Yeah, and take your time on the sweeping technique. It's really not so easy to play. I mean, it looks easy, but it's not so easy till the movement is going fluently, especially on the big ones. This really, that you have exact the way that it sounds fluent and stuff like that. Not so easy to do. Yeah, the tabs and the backing track can be downloaded in the HPCrazy Students Club, the coolest community on earth. Only 100 people currently there in the Students Club. But if you want to have access to the downloads, all the stuff there, make the premium membership upgrade. Otherwise, you just hang out there and you can talk with others. That's cool too. Yeah, me and Dr. Pink are signing off. Bye.